What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Rants. As always, guys, if y'all enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave that comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000, and we hope you guys can help us get there. Alright, so, Sebastian Stan reveals only way he'd agree to play Luke Skywalker. Now, me among many other Star Wars fans have been calling for Sebastian Stan or just someone to take over the mantle of Luke Skywalker. Nothing against Luke Skywalker, nothing against Mark Hamill. I mean, he has done a great job as Luke Skywalker over the years. I mean, his profile is just so beyond even Star Wars. I mean, his star ranges even, into animation. I remember growing up listening to him as the voice of the Joker for years. So, I mean, he's got a significant fan base even beyond Star Wars. But what makes Mark Hamill so great is he cares about his character. That's just something that you cannot say even about the, let's say, the sequel trilogy characters. Most of them don't even want to return. I mean, and that just tells you just how little these roles mean to a lot of these characters now. I mean, to a lot of these actors and actresses now. It's just a role. It's just a role, and they move on to another one. That's the way Hollywood is now. Mark Hamill, though, I mean, he's always had a soft spot for Luke Skywalker. He's always been there for this character, for Star Wars fans. He's been one of the only shining lights among really this array that is Disney Star Wars right now. So, while I know a lot of y'all enjoyed seeing his face in the Mandalorian Season 2 finale, I personally was not one of them. I really thought, hey, you know what, if you're going to do this, we've got to maybe kind of break away from the past, kind of pull like what Kylo Ren said, basically break away from the past. Let's move on to a newer character, or a newer actor that can play that role. Sebastian Stan is perfect for that role. He's perfect. He's already got name recognition as playing Bucky Barnes, in all the Avengers movies, Captain American movies. Plus, Falcon and Winter Soldier is a pretty good hit for Disney Plus. So, I mean, now I think is the time. But Sebastian Stan says he needs one thing, and he would play that part. Let's go ahead and read what that is. It says, Sebastian Stan is well aware Star Wars fans think he has a striking resemblance to a young Mark Hamill, and rumors have been flying as some are dreamcasting him to appear as a Jedi Knight character in an upcoming project. The Marvel star does not hate the rumors, but says there would be a massive catch. The iconic sci-fi actor who first brought the character to life would have to give his blessing and tell Stan it was actually happening. While doing a press for his current project, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Disney Plus, Stan was asked about the dreamcasting and rumors. If Mark Hamill called me personally to tell me he feels inclined to share his role with me, then I will believe it. Until then, I won't believe it, Stan said on Good Morning America. Hamill also commented in the past about Stan, and it is clear he is a fan of the Bucky Barnes Winter Soldier actor. Sorry to disappoint you, but I refuse to say, Sebastian Stan, I am your father, even though in fact I am. Sorry, not sorry. # my son Sebastian, Hamill previously tweeted. Hamill shocked and delighted fans last year when he reprised his role of de-aged Luke in the Disney series The Mandalorian. Since that time, fans have been clamoring for more young Luke Skywalker adventures, and Stan has been the top fan choice to take over the mantle. Okay, now, here's the tricky part. After the Gina Carano firing, a lot of these new series that were going to come out, or, Star Wars, Disney Plus series that was going to come out, have really been endangered. I really think the Mandalorian is actually in danger this year, of just completely and totally, well, I mean, not just failing, but giving away all that good credibility that they had built up. I know John Favreau has got to be furious with this because, John Favreau is another one of the good guys. He's one of those that has, he's a huge Star Wars fan. He's a man of the fans, kind of like Dave Filoni's been too. But, um, you know, at the end of the day, he's got to do the bidding of Disney and of Lucasfilm, and there's only so much he could have done when it come to the Gina Carano firing. Um, that just completely devastated everything, every good thing that had happened after the de-aged version of Luke Skywalker appeared on screen. I mean, it looked like, hey, you know what? Maybe Disney can pull this off. Maybe Disney can resurrect this billion-dollar franchise that would just look like just a few weeks ago, before that, was in the toilet. Like, even with the success of The Mandalorian. So, Sebastian Stan, I hope he gets that role. I hope that Disney plays this perfectly, but there's always a but to it. While I'm a big fan of Sebastian Stan taking over this role, would him taking over the role of Luke Skywalker kind of be like a final straw to these Star Wars fans that are holding on to these old characters, basically? We got to see that a lot. With Lando Calrissian coming back, of course, Leia, Luke, all these old characters, Han Solo coming back. It became really clear in the sequel trilogy that fans are still holding on strong to those characters. But it's got to a point, and this is where I've come to this conclusion. It's to the point now, when you spread out something that's been over a 40-year period, these characters are going to have to be replaced. And Disney, unfortunately, with the sequel trilogy, did not come up with characters in any of their movies that really were someone that could take on that mantle. So, when you've got, the only way that they can move forward is to move forward with characters that are already popular, basically pre-Disney characters, Luke Skywalker among them. So, to me, this could be kind of like even though I would want Sebastian Stan to take over this role, I could see how it could be a double-edged sword. Yes, it could help them bring Luke Skywalker to the forefront again, and that would probably get big ratings, but then you would also lose a significant amount of the fan base simply by just replacing Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker. So, I mean, this is one predicament that Disney didn't put themselves in. Lucasfilm didn't put themselves in, but it's one that they are eventually going to have to decide on of what to do. I hope they don't put all their eggs in the basket of The Mandalorian and the Ahsoka Tano series and Obi-Wan Kenobi series, because I think while it'll bring them maybe fans will come back and watch season 3 of The Mandalorian. Maybe there won't be that Gina Carano effect about it. Highly doubt it. Of course, I'm a huge Ahsoka Tano fan. I'm excited about that upcoming series. But, with all this cancel culture stuff that's been going around, who knows just how long before, that show gets canceled simply because of who plays Ahsoka Tano. So, I mean, with Rosario Dawson. So, I mean, I feel like Disney is really in an uncomfortable spot when it comes to this. But I think in this one case, I think they need to bite the bullet replace Luke Skywalker, put him at the forefront of these new revivals that they're doing or these new shows, and go from there. Go from there. I feel like that's the only way. Yes, you might lose some of the old fan base, but you would still have the name of Luke Skywalker and the reputation and basically that fame that goes along with just having him in a show, that character in a show. So I mean, I think it could still work. I do. I just feel like they got some rough treading ahead if they do replace Sebastian Stan. Although I will say this, Sebastian Stan would be an excellent choice. Really would be. He seems like a great guy. He seems like one that really has a lot of respect for the characters and a lot of respect for the fans. And so you know what? That's what Disney, Lucasfilm need right now. They need people that want to be there, that care about the fans, that are, some people that can go to the fans and be like, hey, you know what? I want to be here. I care what you think. I'm trying to tread lightly on these things. I don't want to disrespect the fans. How do I get y'all to basically accept me instead of just pushing it down people's throat like they did Ray Skywalker? I ain't even saying that last name, but I mean that's just what we got. Ray Skywalker, Kylo Ren, those characters that were basically just shoved down our throat that few people actually enjoyed. So you know what, Sebastian Stan, I'll give you a shot. I don't know how many people will give you a shot as Luke Skywalker. I'm hoping it's a lot. I hope they go through with this. I hope this is one thing that fans don't revolt over. I do. Normally I'm behind the fan revolts when it comes to these things, but I feel like in this one case, I feel like this is the only way Star Wars in general can survive. And at the end of the day, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I don't want Star Wars to decline just because people don't want to let go of Mark Hamill. That's just me. But as always, guys, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching. Y'all take